Raiders sign an offensive tackle. Thank God. Who is it? We talk about it next. It's time!
I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where to go?
Happy Wednesday. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the original house, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders and UFC content. Welcome to Hammers.House. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. For those that are coming in for the first time, make sure to like, sub, and smash the hell out of that bell for all UFC and Las Vegas Raiders content. Let's get right into it. Raiders had a workout yesterday for 4 players, including one that they signed reportedly in DJ Fluker, offensive tackle, unrestricted free agent. He's been in the league for quite some time. The 6'5", 350-pound tackle has played for several teams throughout his career, including the Chargers for about 4 years. He played for the Giants for 1, 2 with Seattle, and most recently the Baltimore Ravens. Fluker was recently suspended for 6 games. There's really no information in regards to the suspension. He was with the Dolphins during training camp. He was placed on injured reserve on July 29th and released 4 days later with an injury settlement after he had a meniscus injury. There was no announcement made on Fluker's suspension, as I said. He wasn't on the team's roster at the time of the suspension, so they weren't going to put that information out there for anybody to see. Jackson Payne, good morning. I don't want to butcher this dude's name, so I'm going to say Mason Blue Raider. What is good? Thank you guys for coming on in. Just wanted to do a quick little morning show with you guys. You know, we have to stay consistent, and that's what everybody is always telling me. I got to be more consistent with this content and da-da-da-da-da, and they're absolutely right. So the little downtime I have in the morning before I go to work, I think I'm going to start trying to do little news, little breakdowns in the morning. As you know, we also signed cornerback Desmond Trufont, and from what I understand, he is already on the active roster, so there's a chance we will see him this coming week. What does this mean for the signing of the boat? I think it adds depth at the line and depth for our defensive backs. As you guys know, Trayvon Mullen has been dealing with injuries, as well as Damon Arnett. I believe Hayward was a little banged up this past weekend, but he did come back in and play, so it wasn't anything too serious. And with Fluker, we need help on that young offensive line. Parker, I don't know if he's really going to cut it at the tackle now that we had moved Alex Leatherwood to the interior, the right guard position. We have, what are we in? Week 7. So in another 2 weeks, we should be seeing Richie Incognito finally make his debut this season. And you know what? I definitely think it'll help in a major way, especially for that left side. Colton Miller and Incognito on the left could be problems for any defensive line that we see. That's right, bro. Very few get it. I don't know. I can read, I guess, bro. I asked a few people on here. Nobody will answer me. Do you know what happened to Mikey Raider on YouTube? I do not. Nothing was brought to my attention. I do not know. If there's anything that you did hear, please share. I don't know anything about that though. With Desmond Trufont, yeah, dude is a vet. He was a Pro Bowler. He could definitely help the defensive backs right now in the midst of us being a little low on that depth chart currently. But we have to wait and see. We're a couple of days away from our battle against the Eagles as they come to Allegiant to battle the Raiders. We already gave a breakdown of a breakdown of the Eagles yesterday, where they rank in the league in specific categories, what to be looking forward to, who are the key guys that need to be shut down come this weekend. Jalen Hurts being one, the primary one pretty much, because he makes up that team's running offense, and shutting down Devontae Smith. Again, 2 first-round Bama products are meeting in this battle. You have Devontae Smith and Henry Ruggs. Should be a great game. We just need to see the Raiders do the oh my God, here we go. We do need to see the Raiders do the same exact thing that they did this past weekend versus the Broncos, and I do believe that will happen. Spotlight Raiders Talk is in here, and he's already starting with, there's no way in hell I'm going to do that before I go to work in an hour and a half and then have to suffer the rest of the day. So maybe this coming Saturday night, if I'm around, I will do this fucking thing already. Because I know that's what you guys are dying to see. And I'm a man of the people, and I said I would do it, so I will do it. You know what? Darren, you're in here right now. Do you know anything about Mikey Raider? Because somebody just Jackson Payne just came into the chat and he's asking about it. So do you happen to know anything about what's going on by any chance? Yep, and that was the next thing we were going to get into. Thank you, Jackson Payne. I know a lot of us aren't too thrilled about this because we are very, very hot. Uh-oh. Well, somebody's ringing Hammers.House bell. Go figure. Joking. Yeah, a lot of us were very high on Jimmy Morrissey, and he was snagged away by the Texans. As you guys know, Jimmy Morrissey was on the practice squad. So pretty much anybody had dibs on him, and the Texans were the ones that decided to pull the trigger and take him. It sucks because, I don't know, one game it was like, all right, Andre, you're good. You're our center for the year. It was one game. It hurts because we definitely could have brought him up to the active roster and plugged him in one way or another. But you know what? Jimmy Morrissey, wish you all the best, man. Once a Raider, always a Raider. No, you didn't see the active roster yet, but definitely wish you the best in all your future endeavors. Sucks that you're no longer with us, but it is what it is. Mikey Raider lost his YouTube channel. He's still on Twitter, but he don't really do content on YouTube. He is on Twitch, so there you go with your clarification, Jackson. And thank you to the CFO, the CEO, whatever other Freddie Raider was good. Whatever other letters I need to put. Darian, thank you so much for that update. For those that are coming in here for the first time, again, make sure to sub, hit that bell. And yeah, we are moving forward with this. Jers, what is good? Good morning. I know I've probably woken up a whole bunch of you on the West Coast, East Coast. Y'all just started your day pretty much, probably at work or chilling, whatever. Just wanted to get on here and give you guys a little bit of the updates. Like I said, what's up, what up? I'll put you up there. There really hasn't been too much other news that has gone on in the past 24 hours, at least that I haven't seen yet. We talked about the workouts yesterday. Fluker is reportedly signed now. They just put that out an hour ago now on NFL trade rumors. And again, Desmond Trufont as well. And from what I understand, he is currently on the active roster. So I think we see what Fluker can do. I don't think they're going to start him right away. I think he's going to get some work in throughout the practices and pretty much see where they stand with him, between him and Brandon Parker. Time will tell, because we really need this offensive line to step up. I'm Central Time, but we rated this fan, so I'm up. Much appreciated, bro. I'm on my way to work at 7:30. See, there you go. I knew I got somebody when they're just waking up or getting ready to go to work, and I will be at work in less than an hour and a half, 12 hours today, tomorrow, and Friday. So yeah, let's see if there's any other things to break out right now. No. As of right now, oh wait, that's a different one that I was looking up before. No, everything else is the same. Everything else is currently the same. But here's something the Silver and Black Pride put out. Let's see. Derek Carr is closing in on a record no quarterback wants. Raiders QB has played for 5 head coaches in less than 8 full seasons. We all know that that's not a good look, because and I've said this before, and this is more for young quarterbacks than a vet. Playing for multiple coaches in the span of a few years could definitely damage your career. Clearly, that's not the case for Carr. Carr right now is second in the league in passing yards to who's in first? Oh, wait, yeah, it's Tom Brady. He doesn't get rattled by things like that. He continues to play to his utmost ability and utmost potential. While the young quarterbacks, those are the ones that you're just coming into the league. You're trying to get a grasp of the speed of the game. You're trying to get a grasp of the playbook, and you get a new head coach year after year after year. That shit's going to fuck you up. That shit is a mind fuck for a young quarterback. Teen Raider, what is good? OG, what is up? Jers, do you see DJ Fluker starting the Chiefs game? That should give him time. I think that would give him plenty of time to catch up on the offensive schemes and everything. Again, it's going to come down to what Bisaccia wants to do. It all comes down to what do they see or what do they not see in Brendan Parker at right tackle. So only time will tell. We have a couple of weeks. It is. Carr's the truth, bro. Yo, you're absolutely right. I have been one of the most loyal Raider fans, especially when it comes to Derek Carr. There's nothing negative to say about this dude. And I don't care I know a bunch of you are in these Facebook Raider group pages and stuff and the fan pages, whatever. Like, you got people in there that don't know football. Like, seriously, they are fans. They probably never put on a pair of shoulder pads and a helmet a day in their fucking life. And then they want to sit there and kick somebody. For what reason? Maybe their life is miserable and misery loves company. But, like, seriously, last season, Carr finished as a top 10 quarterback. Right now, he is at the fucking tippy top, right under Tom Brady. Like, there should be nobody. Even with the losses, I was waiting. I kind of have tried to stay out of those group pages now where people are like, oh, it's Carr's fault. Nah, shut up with that shit. Nobody wants to hear that anymore. Dominique 5, what is good? Andrew Castro, let me put you up on here. Love to see Hobbs get a pick or cause a fumble this week. Yo, Hobbs has been like my guy since the preseason. I love what he brings to the table. He's a very humble kid. I love his work on the field, man. And I definitely want to see something. I know he tried really hard to yank that ball on Sunday and tried to take it to the house, but they had already ruled it as down, whatever the case may be. But he's definitely one of those guys that I've been very high on throughout this season, and they definitely put him in the right spot. The second that I saw him play in the preseason, and the simple fact that he got a game ball after a preseason game, that told you something. When I saw it, and when I saw him putting in that work throughout the preseason, I was like, bye, Arnett. You're not even worth a spot as a slot. Like, nah. Thank you, Freddie. That's right. Wipe them feet. For those that are coming in for the first time, hit that sub button, hit that like button, and hit the bell for all your Raiders UFC content. This is the original house, the only house with UFC and Las Vegas Raiders content. So make sure to sub, hit that bell so you can get all up-to-date videos by me. And again, if I'm not doing anything this coming Saturday, I know I'm going to be paying for this, but since I hit 500 yesterday, and thank you guys again, it's still to me unofficial. I haven't gotten the email from vidIQ, but I know Spotlight told me about another one, Tube Buddy, and no, that's not a porn site. Apparently it's a lot more accurate. So Let me pull this back up again because I was looking at it before to get to see. And apparently, as of where is it? This was actually from yesterday. It's official, and I'm getting more as we're in here right now. We're at 541, guys, and I thank you so much. Thank you. I definitely let me see if I'm available Saturday at some point. It might be the evening. I do have things going on during the day, but I said I'm a man of the people. I will do it. I know I'm gonna die. Glenn, yeah, look at Ernest 499.9. Raiders. Y'all know what it is. Yo, who in here right now is on the East Coast? Ja, I'm going to get to your question in a second. If you're in here from the East Coast, let me know. Northeast specifically, because I want to know who's going to this Giant Raider game November 7th. Docs is supposed to be coming up from Dallas. Spotlight, Darian is supposed to be coming up. I haven't gotten a hold of Raider Honcho yet. I'm assuming he'll be there because he's right that's his backyard. Hammer, what do you think about DJ Fluker as a right tackle? He's legit. The only reason he was because Seahawks and Dolphins used him as a right guard instead of a right tackle. When he signed with the Ravens, he was underrated. I'm happy with the signing. I'm happy with the signing because, again, Brendan Parker is really not doing any different than what Leatherwood was. Leatherwood's still getting stupid fucking penalties, but it is what it is. Parker's holding his own for the time being. I believe in the next few weeks, and I forgot who mentioned it before, and I apologize for not remembering who it was, but I think maybe come the matchup against the Chiefs, I think that Fluker may end up being the starter. They need some type of veteran leadership on that offensive line right now. Incognito will be back week 9 versus Giants. Stop it, Ernest. Don't do that. Breaking news, Raiders content creator dies on live. I fucking can't with you, OG. It's either creamsicle or fucking milkshake. A big-ass milkshake that's going to be sitting right here when I do that shit. Y'all are going to get a kick out of it, I know, but it is what it is. I'm a man of the people. I said I would do it at 500. I should have waited for 1,000 because I looked at wow. Juris, thank you. I definitely gotta put that up. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. We know how some of those clowns over at ESPN are, and I'm not gonna be the one to talk that much shit, but people know I would religiously as a kid, because I've loved sports from the time I was a little kid. I religiously would, the first thing that would pop up on my TV when I woke up in the morning was ESPN and SportsCenter. That's really the only thing I'll watch. When I see other things, whether it be Sunday NFL Countdown, whether it being because some of the shit that these people talk is just, it's shit. That's exactly what it is. It's shit. I wish that I think we need to find some investors and create our own Raider network where we have a TV channel and everything, because you guys know the ones that the guys that you have seen on YouTube with the Raiders content, the ones that you subscribe to, including myself, you guys know that we are real as it gets. We're spot on with our shit. We're not one of these fanboys that sit there, we'll talk shit about people, whatever, but not necessarily, not truly know the fucking game. Not knowing from a player's standpoint, not knowing from a coach's standpoint. I don't want to go further than that because GM, whatever, none of us could. Well, I take that back. I've had people tell me I should have been a GM in baseball or football because I do know my shit so well. The only thing, SB3, thank you. The only reason, good morning, Knock, Andrew, what's up? The only reason I really got into this was because I had a childhood friend that, and I still do this, I call into ESPN radio in New York very, very often, whether it's to talk about, normally it's to talk about the Mets. You guys, for those that don't know, I'm from New York, born and raised on Long Island, grew up a Met fan. The last time they won a World Series, I was like a little under 10 months old. Raider fan, Golden State Warriors fan, but I call in the ESPN radio New York and talk with a whole bunch of these different radio personalities, and they know me. Even the producers, when they take the call, when they're screening the calls, hey Hammer, what's up? Like, or hey Hammer, where have you been? But one of my boy used to hear me on a consistent basis and was like, dude, you really know your shit. Like, you always have valid points. You're always bringing this, that, and the third to the table. We need to put this to use. So last summer I got with him, started doing fantasy football. We did rankings for each position going into the season last year, and he's still doing it. He's still doing the fantasy stuff, and he gets a pretty good following. And I got with Spotlight Raiders Talk midway through last season. I just came across him doing I think a reaction show, and I was like, holy shit. I sent him a message. I'm like, yo, I want to be a part of this. Like, this is dope. So the rest is history. You guys have seen me do a whole bunch of Raiders content with Spotlight. Graphic Raider, honored, bro. He's had me on a couple of his, and he's definitely been the bug in my ear that has had me try to do this a little bit more consistently. For those that have been here since day one with me and my channel, it's been rough with the job that I have. I try to get on when I can and put the content out when I can. That's why I'm up now. I got to be at work in an hour, but I was like, let me get on with the nation. Let's talk a little football. Let's talk about these recent signings and everything. Wow. Really? Freeport / Baldwin, class of 04. I played high school football with DeBrickashaw Ferguson. Yeah. I had another friend of mine. Shout out to Freeport. Shout out to Truck. One of my boys also was in the UFC. I have a couple that currently are still in UFC, but one I grew up with in my hometown of Freeport was the Ultimate Fighter Season 19 champion. You got Chris Weidman out of Baldwin, the current bantamweight champion, Aljamain Sterling. Shout out to Aljo. So Long Island's where it's at for a lot of different things. I could tell you that. Do I think Amik is done? Keep doing your thing, bro. I really appreciate that. Not necessarily. Just because they signed Desmond Trufont doesn't mean like, oh no, he ran his spot. I'm looking at it from the standpoint now that you're even asking this question is like maybe because of the matchup that they have in regards to Philly's receivers, they need more of a big body. You saw what Brendan Faison did. That dude is 6'2". I didn't realize he was that tall. And for a corner, you don't hear about corners, at least nowadays, that are that tall. So I think it might be a matchup issue, or maybe it's just for the time being that they're going to have they're trying to fix the depth chart a little bit. They're trying to fill holes and maybe go through a rotation depending on the matchup, depending on what they see out of Robertson this weekend. I don't think he's done necessarily though. No. I just think he's too short. Darian, that's exactly what it is. I totally agree. I don't think he's done. I just think it's a matchup thing, and that's exactly why they went and signed Trufant, to fill a hole and also to try to balance out that matchup this coming Sunday and beyond too. We don't know. Let's just wait and see how that works out. But guys, it's already it's only 25 minutes I've been on here. I thought it was longer than that. I wish I was in Long Island. I'd be buying a wheel of I can't with you, OG. All right. Nah, we need depth if Hayward gets hurt. Exactly. And that's where we're not looking at it as all right. Trufant situation compared to Fluker situation. Trufant is in here to fill a spot right now and fill holes. God forbid another one goes down. And again, they could plug him in depending on that matchup that we see if Robertson isn't really doing too well this coming weekend. Fluker's probably going to run Parker's spot, but it's going to be a couple of weeks. He's got to learn the offensive playbook. He has to learn the schemes. He has to learn the O-line techniques with Vegas. So we got to wait and see. So, guys, I know it sucks. I'm already not happy about this because I probably could have stayed on here a lot longer with you guys today. But unfortunately, I do have to break out and do that 12-hour shift. God help me. If there's any type of news today, I think I might try to do it from the phone. Hold on, let me see. I would have Amik behind Hobbs, but then again, he can't tackle. Oh, shit. In today's NFL, receivers his size are more of the outlier than bigger have been. We may not have a good spot going forward since Nate holds down the nickel. Oh, my God. Everybody's asking. No, I'm home. I'm home right now. Little man is in the corner sleeping, and I'm pretty much in work gear minus a shirt. I'm out to drive in. Spotlight Raiders Talk will be live at 2 p.m. Eastern today, guys. Juice, the one chip challenge, it might be Saturday night. Like I said, this is my weekend off. I do have some things I have to take care of Saturday. Sunday, I will be live doing live play-by-play of the Eagles-Raiders game. But I'm thinking, Jers, I really appreciate that. I think Saturday night, if I don't have anything going on, I'll do it. Like I said, I'm a man of the people. I did tell you guys 500. I wish that I would have said 1,000, but it is what it is. I appreciate everybody that's in here today. Guys, please share the YouTube page. All the other social medias up there. Definitely subscribe to, or not subscribe because you don't subscribe to that, but follow the IG as well. That one's on the verge of 700 followers right now. I put up as much content as I can. I will do another one for Fluker and excuse me, for Trufant and Fluker when I get a chance today. We're currently at 541. I'm not even concerned about the next couple of hundred. The new goal is 1,000. I would absolutely love to get monetized and be able to have you guys be more of a part of this. Like I said, I wanted to do some type of pretty much fundraiser, raising awareness for breast cancer and stomach cancer. As you know, we're in the month of breast cancer awareness right now, and I wanted to do one for November as well. So I did say that you guys can do it through Cash App for the time being, but the ultimate goal right now is 1,000. I would love to do that, and just thank everybody that's been in here, man. I definitely appreciate it. Check your watch hour. Thank you, Darian. But thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. We're almost at 550 right now, and I was telling Darian last week, or not last week. We were talking about this last night. How much this has grown in the span of like 2 weeks or so. It went from like 255 to almost 550, and wouldn't be made possible without you guys. It wouldn't be made possible without Darian, without Graphic, without OG and the rest of the Black Hole and Raider Nation. So thank you guys so much. But I'm going to sign off for now. Be safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is still around there, so make sure to wash your hands and your asses. And in the words of Logic, put your ego on the shelf and remember, love yourself.
It's time! I feel like the grass is green, and everything I do is unseen. But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really wanna be famous? Do you really wanna be a superstar?